All right, hello. This is DE Hydro 02, April 23. Feedback video. We playtested this version of DE Hydro by Cat Food yesterday. We played 4 games, and 3 of which I will be uploading soon to the YouTube channel. Yeah, let's get straight to the feedback. It's not going to be a very long video. I only have a couple nitpicks, I guess, but yeah, let's get straight into it. Yeah, let's start with the A bomb site, which is the old B bomb site. Yeah, I think my biggest gripe, altogether, the map, the bomb site felt really good. You know, there's nothing too hard to clear. It's still keeping the good old shape from the old one. I am astonished how well you can keep, like, this is you know, the old bomb site would have been like here or whatever, with the behind the big gate and everything like that, and the shape and the basically the integrity of the bomb site has stayed kind of the same, but the location is like it's drastically different. I guess it just comes down to like how do you put the cover around. But yeah, it's amazing how familiar the bomb site feels, even though it's a completely new setting or position. But yeah, the only gripe that I found that kind of was awkward to play around is the CT heaven positions. I do like the positioning right now as in relation to the bomb site. And the ideas here are very certainly interesting, but the main position when terrorists are pushing here, I found myself like kind of struggling to find the heads. And players in a good position, they can like headshot angle themselves like in here, and you're on a slope and everything. It's kind of a messy part of the map, and it makes the firefights here like very approximate, not as accurate of a Counter-Strike gameplay. Maybe the way to fix this is like extending that a little bit, or making this a little bit smaller and moving it to the side. But then again, I do like the approach for T's right here, as like you have to, in order to clear that corner, you have to expose yourself to that little corner, and you have to pretty much like wide peek, and then it's really cool. CT angles here are kind of annoying. But then again, like it's like this fight was pretty fine, but the CT pushing from this side of things, you know, there's just tons of headshot angles, and it's kind of a messy part of the map right now. Even though it's like very clean, but it's like the fights that do happen here, you know, it's kind of hard to do anything about like these sorts of headshot angles. Even though I guess the way to do is to move the T-spawn a little bit lower, or have some sort of a jump or something. But yeah, I didn't mind the headshot angles that much. Mid I think is really good. I do like this piece of cover could be a little bit higher, but just like a couple of units. I found myself trying to like get to cover right around here, and as a CT, I didn't feel myself like that covered or whatever. It might have been just me though. It seems to be pretty good cover actually. Yeah, never mind. Oh, middle window. I felt that as a CT going like playing an AWP here, you get yourself really stuck if you wide peek this, or if you peek from this side of things. And this angle here is very exposed to there as well, so you don't necessarily want to be peeking this all the time, and it's kind of a nerfed position. And even to get the main peak, you have to be like in the middle of the window. So why not then go the extra mile and make this a little bit deeper, but by just like 16 or so units. But I think right now it's a little bit not as deep as I would prefer it, definitely. Then again, we get to this area, which is it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I actually don't have any feedback about this. I just think that players moved through this area very quickly, and not that much like gameplay, like actual good gameplay and player positioning happened in here. The bomb sites are the real gems of this map, and I guess or at least the main entrances to the bomb sites are the real gems of this map, as the bomb sites are still like shifting around. The A bomb site or B bomb site or whatever, I think the real issue right now is just the CT approach into it. I think that it's too open from CT side of things and too enclosed from like this middle entrance. I think the way to fix this is to extend that a little bit. And maybe even like, sorry, that's my Discord. And then close that a little bit. Just choke this area up a little bit so you don't have to worry about like these sorts of angles here, and you can open up a little bit more space back here. I don't mind this that much, since with an AWP and with like these gaps are going to be smoked up anyway. And I think good smoke back here would be like last game we didn't see these kinds of smokes being deployed that much. Everyone just kind of smoked this one, and after this smoke was placed, we didn't really like, you know, we weren't able to pop a smoke back there convincingly most of the rounds. And the other team on the the other teams against our team as well, I didn't see that happening that much. Squeaky was fun. Squeaky was really fun. I think this lip here was okay. Maybe some sort of a way for the terrorists to actually like clear this better. Like just clear this platform from like from the main position. Right now you can't even really like wallbang it, because not that many times. Like there might be a time where there's no one in the Squeaky pushing up, and the Squeaky is closed, and you might suspect that there's a CT here. You would want to have you would want to be able to do something about it with like the AKs or whatever. I don't really know what you could do there, or if that's a real issue even. Just came to mind. The setup and the shaping of B-bomb side was actually pretty okay. To clear anything here, you know, the back cubby wasn't that powerful. I think it has to do with the cover placement as well. Like, you know, it's pushing out here if you want to clear this. You know, you have to expose yourself to everything else here. And but I think like what was weird that the main terrorist position, the plant, was like over here, and then we didn't have a smoke here, or we didn't have a smoke there, or we didn't have. I mean, this got smoked every time. But yeah, then we went for the plant here, even though this is way more powerful plant, I think. But I guess the real scare of the bomb site was the back cubby and the middle connector. The fights around here felt really fun. I think this pushed up CT position. Oh yeah, one big feedback I do have is that holding as a CT, it's like playing around your positioning in here was kind of hard. I find myself like holding the Squeaky like this, and then peeking like this. I did my best that I could, but I just found myself like after 5 rounds of playing that, like kind of stuck in the options that I could do, and I just couldn't pull off any other ways to defend the bomb site other than like smoking this up then afterwards, and then pushing up close with like an SMG or M4, and just waiting for the terrorists to or waiting for my own smoke, and then calling a re-smoke, and it got re-smoked. And it's like these back positions don't matter that much, since you have to then point your attention to the Squeaky if you're playing bomb site. So the setup I guess we had was like there was one guy on bomb site playing the Squeaky, and one guy pushed up pretty close to the main, as close as they could. I do like the distance from here to here though, since as a CT, if you're pushing this, you're completely exposed. Yeah, but it's a hard bomb site, I think. I mean, it's a hard bomb site from CT side to just defend it, like, yeah. And A bomb site was more fun to defend, since there are a couple distinct spots that you can smoke, and then hold even like close range pistols. Yeah, after playing 4 games on it, I can definitely say that the layout has drastically changed again, but I think it's for the better, and it definitely works. Yeah, the map definitely works, and it was fun. It was like I didn't feel myself getting like tired of pushing an area, which definitely had an effect in the last versions also. Like I felt that pushing like a bomb site in the last version was kind of slow and wasn't as exciting, and I got kind of tired of playing the game after a game or 2 games, and we do the many playtestings as we do. So yeah, this version didn't feel like a chore, I want to say. And definitely the T Heaven, where is it? T Heaven here was a touch of fresh air for CTs having to feel afraid when taking up control. I completely forgot about this in a couple of games. Pushing as a CT, I was like, oh, there's nothing to worry about, and then I see the orange glow, and I'm like, okay. Yeah, maybe use some of the trademark pink, reddish pink, the same color as my crosshair, you know, the metal texture. Maybe some of that, like over here or something. Yeah. Oh, last bit. This box was super versatile. We did a nice little jump boost over here, or run boost or whatever, with Ollie, and Ollie jumped from here to here. I think she got killed or anything or something, but yeah. And this cubby, I love that. I love this cubby as well. That's about it. Okay. Yeah. Nice.